Hey, everybody, good morning. It's Wednesday morning at 8 a.m., and that means one thing only. It's time for NRG This Week. I'm Leon Thomas. I'll be right back with NRG President and CEO Mike Weiner. This is NRG This Week. Hello again, Leon Thomas here for NRG This Week. We're here every Wednesday at 8 a.m. If you're on the West Coast, it's not 8 o'clock. It's probably like 5 and you're up and you're watching NRG This Week because what else would you do? You're supposed to be watching NRG This Week. We're here every Wednesday. Let's bring in NRG President and CEO Mike Weiner. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Hey, Leon, good morning. I am doing just awesome. How are you today?
Everything is groovy. Now, Mike, I'm playing around on Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever it was the last couple of days, and I see this message from you or NRG or someone in NRG. You're actually having a live get together, shake hands, see everybody face to face, kiss them on the cheek, mwah, type of event. When is that? Tell us about that, Mike.
I'm so glad you saw that, Leon. For the first time since COVID, first time in 34 months, we are doing a live event. It is going to be Thursday, February the 9th. It is at one of my favorite places, Nottingham's in Columbia, Maryland. It's on Stanford Boulevard. It's going to start at 6:30. I'm going to be there a little bit early though, and it's going to go to whenever. You can have food, you can have drinks. They do have pool. I love to shoot pool, and it's for everybody in NRG that wants to come in. Maryland, Virginia, PA. I talked to some of my New York folks. They might drive in, some of the Philly folks, but it's just going to be a place to get together and talk and get to know each other. We're not doing a trade show, we're not doing an extravaganza. It's just an event, Leon, to get together. Some of us have not seen each other in 3 years. Give a hug, give a kiss the baby. It's going to be very exciting. And anyone who's watching that wants to come, they're welcome.
Give me the date for that again, please, Mike.
Absolutely. Thursday, February 9th, officially starts at 6:30. Rumor has it I'm going to be there a little bit early. I'm meeting some of the members, probably 5:30. So if you want to come early, don't worry if you're not right there at 6 or 6:30. It's very loose, it's very casual. We're just all getting together, some brotherhood, some sisterhood, talk, get to know each other. A lot of members have been asking for a live event, Leon. And here you go, Thursday, February 9th. It will be on the NRG website, NRG.online, which is shown on the screen. It's all over Facebook, it's all over LinkedIn.
All right, looking forward to that. That's going to be pretty cool. But let's go back a second. You said they have pool and you play pool. I didn't know.
We've known each other 25 years. I know you play racquetball, not pickleball, racquetball,
That's
and
right.
I shoot pool. I have a bet that you can probably beat me in racquetball, but this guy can take you down in pool. I just have a feeling. So, and that's a bet. Let's shoot some pool when you come. You're going to be there, right, on Thursday? Maybe we could do a special NRG this week from the pool hall. Would that be cool from Nottingham's? But yeah, I would love to see you there, Leon. And it's open to anybody within driving distance. You've got such a smirk on your face. I think I've hit a
See,
nerve.
you hit a nerve because as our producer Dr. J will tell you, there are some things in sports recreation that I am really good at. You mentioned racquetball, okay? One of the others is bowling. Okay, bowled on the team in college. I played
Wow.
baseball in college. I was a pitcher. Okay. Jay will also tell you that I'm a pretty good shooter when it comes to basketball. Okay. I'm really good at pool. Okay. We had a pool table in my basement growing up. I've been playing pool since I was like 3. My dad started me off with a little short stick, right? And it's been a
Right, right.
long time since I kicked someone's butt on the pool table. So just for that alone, I may have to show up and we'll do this live and we'll show your butt getting kicked on a pool table live at Nottingham's on whenever date you said that was. Oh, it's on.
This is going to be better than the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals championship.
Now you went football.
Mike Weiner, the first ever
Now
pool extravaganza. There
you
you
went
go.
the pool extravaganza. We may have to do that. I'm Leon. That's Mike. He's the president and CEO of Network Referral Group. To learn more about Network Referral Group, go to nrg.online. If you want to contact Mike directly, you can do so via text message at 443-756-9656. We're here every week with NRG. This week, every Wednesday at 8 a.m. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, get in touch with Mike at that same phone number. You can email him at Mike at networkreferralgroup.com. Mike, we have a guest today. Tell us about today's guest.
You know what, Leon? Every once in a while, someone comes into the NRG family and they make an immediate connection with me. On Friday, there was a woman named Elena Schwartz. She came to New York City and she and I hit it off. She was a member by Friday night. We had a 45-minute discussion. And what as I was talking with her and kind of telling her about all the NRG stuff, I said, Elena, you have got to meet Leon Thomas. We go back 2.5 decades. Yeah, you, the good looking guy in the orange and white shirt. So I said, Elena, I know you work 4 days a week. I know it's early. Will you do Mike Weiner a favor and jump on the NRG this week with Leon and I? And this is probably the quickest we've ever had someone come on. She is an amazing coach, an amazing personality. You know, Leon, I've been doing this 24 years plus, and it was like instant connection. And I think your viewers are really going to be entertained today. Elena is going to be an impact player with NRG. I've already introduced her to 23 people, and she's connecting with NRG around the country. But, you know, from New York, Elena Schwartz, and I'm very excited to have her here today, Leon.
Hey, Elena. Elena, how you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. What an honor and a privilege to be here. Thank you both, Leon and Mike.
Yeah,
You're
so
welcome.
thanks for being with us. Now you're in New York, so we're not going to hear any complaints from you about being up so early, right? It is 8 o'clock your time, or 8:08 right now, right?
Yeah, it is. To be honest, I'm always up this early. The thing is that I do CEO time till 11 a.m. I don't typically work till 11 a.m. So this is a rare occurrence that I'm giving up meditation. I'll go back to meditation time, but that I give up meditation time to do something else. So it was just because, I just got along and loved Mike so much that I was like, yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool deal. Now, Mike says that y'all met last week, and here you are on the show just that fast.
Yep.
So tell us, what do you do? Tell us about you. Tell us about your business.
Yeah, I'm an elite performance coach, and that's a fancy term basically for like a business and mindset coach. And so essentially, what I do is I help 6 to 7 figure entrepreneurs. I actually have 8 figure entrepreneurs too, but they usually come to me for something different. But 6 to 7 figure entrepreneurs scale their business sustainably. And what that means is being able to double and triple their income while working 20 to 30 hours a week less. Because what I experience is that most entrepreneurs that come to me are hustling and grinding consistently, and they're pretty burnt out or maxed out. And so I help them be able to scale their business, grow their business while working significantly less so that they can actually have a life and have it all.
So let me kind of repeat that like a 5-year-old.
Sure.
If I'm making 6 figures and I'm working 65, 70 hours a week, you're going to show me how to work less, make more, and enjoy life more.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I do.
All
hmm
right. Right on. Sounds pretty cool. Now, how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this almost 9 years. And to be honest, I've probably been doing it 25 years. I've been mentoring people for 25 years, specifically working as I'm working now in this incarnation. It's been about 9 years.
Okay. All right. Right on. And you are based where?
I'm in the Hudson Valley in New York, so I'm less than 2 hours north of New York City. I lived in the city for 21 years, had enough of the hustle and grind, got out of the city, and now loving my life a little bit north.
That's really cool. Really cool. So now, one more question for me, and then I'm going to turn it over to Mike, and you and Mike are going to talk some. Tell me a win for you. Why do you do what you do? What's the big takeaway win for you?
Yeah. Okay. Win for me are client results that are both tangible and intangible. I really love the intangibles. My clients love the tangibles. I love the intangibles, right? So, what that might mean is a client who was working, 12, 14-hour days, single mom, no dad in the picture. She was trying to be a mom. So, because of that, she was running herself ragged. And literally, I mean, she was like, smoking it in terms of finances, but burning herself out. She was having adrenal fatigue and other starting physical issues were happening. And literally, in less than 3 months, she went from working 12, 14-hour days to working 6-hour days and saying, there's something wrong with this. Why am I not working more? And it's like, because you don't have to. Because when I teach you how to do this, you don't actually have to work more than 6 hours a day unless you want to. And then she started attracting, she's a wealth manager, started attracting the highest net worth clients. Like she wanted to break in with these clients and couldn't figure out for 20 years how to do it. She'd never had referrals. Now she gets referrals for the highest level net worth client she's ever had, and they attracted right to her.
And how do folks get in touch with you, Elena?
They can get in touch with me. The easiest way to get in touch with me from NRG, they could LinkedIn actually is the best way. So if you just search Elena Schwartz on LinkedIn, I'll come right up. And I hang out on LinkedIn quite a bit, so that would be the best way to like get in touch, and then we can communicate from there.
All right, great. Let's bring Mike in, and Mike's going to come in, and I'm going to go away, and you and Mike talk a bit, and I'll be back shortly. Thanks for being here, Elena. Mike, go ahead.
Appreciate it, Leon. So, Elena, thanks for being here. It's interesting how we met, Elena, because you were introduced to me through Mindy, and when we look back on LinkedIn, we'd actually talked back in 2021. So it's kind of interesting. But you jumped on the New York City group with me Friday morning. You were a new member Friday night. There was some terms you used during the meeting that absolutely, while you were talking, I was taking notes. I took about a half a page of notes. You talked about GPS, and if you could share for our viewers a little behind the scenes with Elaine on what GPS means to you as far as your high end coaching, if I think that would be a great way to introduce you with my questions. But talk a little bit about GPS, if you would.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you, Mike, for asking that.
Sure.
Okay, so I know that if I were to ask anyone if they'd had a 3 a.m. genius moment or gotten a download of some intuition while on a walk or in the shower or some other way, everybody would say yes. Everybody has had an intuitive hit. And you know that when you follow that intuition, that magic happens. And when you don't, it's like a total crap show. Now, there's a reason we don't follow the intuition, but our intuition is the GPS of our businesses. So what I do is I help teach my clients how to tap into their intuition on demand. And people like Steve Jobs and Einstein said it was one of the most potent and powerful things that helped them be successful. When you tap into it on demand, you can literally use it as a GPS system to guidance in your business. So you know exactly what strategies you're meant to be doing, you know exactly what team members you need, you know how to find them, you know the kinds of messaging that your clients need to hear so that you can, write effective posts or effective sales pages or things of that nature, right? That's the GPS system. Now, the other piece of this I just said a second ago is that a lot of people don't end up following their intuition. I cannot tell you, Mike, how many people have said to me, "Oh, I get this, the still small voice inside, but I don't listen to it." And the reason they don't listen to it is because of the subconscious blocks, limiting beliefs, and self-sabotaging patterns. And you can actually use your intuition to go into your subconscious mind and clear those patterns out of the way, so that you're not, your predictable yesterday doesn't become your predictable tomorrow, that you can do something different.
Awesome. No, I appreciate that answer. That's a great answer. And I love that tap into it on demand. That's amazing. One thing that you told me was you work with a lot of coaches. Now, I know you do coaching. In 2022, the hottest two industries joining NRG were bookkeepers and business coaches. For the coach that's watching you now or in a week or in a month, because we post this on NRG.online, we post it on Facebook and LinkedIn. What can a coach expect when they work with you? What can you do to take their game to the next level?
The same thing I do with all the other businesses I work with, Mike. I love working with coaches who are open-minded to real change. Now, when you're getting to six figures, there are some obvious business foundational pieces that you need. You need to know your ideal client. You need to have your messaging down, your offers down, etc. But if you've been able to get yourself to six figures, then those things are working at least marginally well enough to create consistent income. But typically, and this is true with coaches as well as other businesses, typically what happens is people are their own the biggest bottleneck in their business, and they don't realize that they are. And what I will say about that is mindset. To me, when I see this over and over again in businesses, mindset is 90% of the success game. Now, 10% of execution is super important. It is really important. But if you don't have that 90% dialed in, then even if you have fantastic strategies, you're still not going to be getting the results that you want. And so it's key to dial that 90% in so that you're moving in flow and getting out of hustle. Does that make sense?
It totally makes sense. I love that answer. That's amazing. One last question, and then I'm going to bring Leon back in. When we met, you said at the meeting that you had been in a lot of networking groups. You've had a lot of situations, some good, some not so good. What was it specifically about NRG? Because you had another meeting, so we scheduled to talk Friday night. I had an amazing conversation with you, and I'm going to recommend people that are interested in really upping their game to the next level. They reach out to you, and I know LinkedIn is your preference. What was it about NRG? And I know you got 3 referrals there, and I know the group was inviting and warm, people like Dr. Z, but could you put a handle on it as a professional and someone that has succeeded very well, but also mentored a lot of people? And that's what I love about you is you know this, but you go out and you impart your wisdom with others. What was it about NRG that you were like Friday night? You're like, Mike, I'm ready. I'm going to join.
Yeah, it was interesting. Like you said, I have been to a lot of networking groups. And what I found with NRG is like you do this thing called pinball, right? And I've had something
Yeah.
similar in other groups too, but I haven't had right on the spot quite so many referrals. And I don't mean to just me, I mean to everyone who spoke up, right? Everybody was jumping in and saying, oh, you need to meet this person or you need to meet that person. And there was a level of generosity of sharing where it felt like it wasn't all about me, right? It's about giving as much as it is receiving. And it's really important. I mean, one of the things I teach, is about the importance of receiving and expanding your capacity to receive, which is really important for success in business. But one of the other things that I noticed in NRG was that there was an air of giving. And I hadn't experienced that quite at the level that I saw in that meeting, the generosity of giving. That's what I would say it was that really said, okay, yeah, I want to explore this more.
I appreciate it, Elaine. And I'm very big in law of attraction. So everything that you're talking about taps into everything that I believe with law of attraction. And that's the culture at NRG. And I'm glad you were able to see that. So Leanne, I'm going to bring you back in. I think the last thing I want to say, Elena, is your absolute conviction to what you do, your inflection in your voice, your excitement. You're very charismatic. And I've been doing NRG 24 years, and I would say on one hand, I can say the people that absolutely captivate me right out of the gate. And I don't judge anyone, but I love your energy. I love your charisma. And that's why I wanted you to be on with Leon. Leon is a great guy. We go back 2.5 decades. And, my goal is to help you grow considerably. And I love your mindset and your attitude. And there's a lot of us, including me, that are working a lot of hours, and you've definitely got my intrigue. So appreciate you being here. If you can drive in, to Maryland, Leon, I would love to meet you. You're going to have to watch me beat them in pool. That's going to be a little disheartening, but I'd love to have you come in, maybe you and Z and a couple of the folks from New York. But Leon, I'm going to turn it back over to you while I'm behind on that, but I'll let you
Appreciate it,
pick
Mike.
up from
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you, Elena.
Elena, do you play pool?
I don't. I'm a very beginner pool player, so I would not be involved in that event.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So you would stand there and cheer me on, wouldn't you?
I would cheer both of you on because I believe everybody can succeed.
No,
And
no.
we can
No,
all
no, no,
help.
no, 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 no. Stop the coaching and grow your income stuff. Stop that. No, 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 no. Let's get straight, streamline, real now.
Okay,
We're not
streamline
talking
real.
about success.
Streamline real. I don't believe in competition. I believe in
Oh,
collaboration, and that's
oh,
part of the reason why
this,
I joined NRG in the
no,
first place.
no, no, no. There is straight competition, and Mike's gonna get his butt kicked. That's what it
Okay,
is.
I'll watch somebody get their butt kicked and cheer you both on. I'm sorry, I'm not taking sides. I don't do it, Leon.
Elaine, I love you. Thank you. It
So
is collaboration. It's
part of the reason Mike said what he said about my energy is because I generally live in an ego-free zone. Like I literally spend hours and hours, not necessarily every day, but clearing my energy so that I'm staying above the ego mind that wants to take us out and creates these kinds of I'm better than you moments.
It's not a matter of me being better than Mike. It's just me kicking his butt and pull. That's what it is. Yeah, Mike. Okay. All right. So anyway, Elena, I hope you can make it. And Mike will be there. And Elena, I'm so glad to meet you. Great having you here on. Oh, you know what? I got a text from someone while you and Mike were talking. The text says, "Is there an email address?" There were several Elena Schwartzes on
Yeah, yeah,
LinkedIn.
yeah.
Is there an email
They
address?
can they can reach me at Elena, Alaina, at elenaschwartz.com.
Elena at
Pretty easy.
elenaschwartz.com.
That's my
All right.
personal email. So Elena
All
at
right.
elenaschwartz.com. I'll give my personal email for the NRG members.
All right. So to my friend in the 919 area code who sent me the text, now you have her email address. All right, right on, Elena. Thank you so much. It's been great having you on NRG this week, Mike.
Thank you, Lee.
So,
Appreciate it.
Mike, let's go over those dates again. We've got something going on, and when's that live event again where we're going to meet at Nottingham's? When's that?
Yep. So Thursday, February 9th, it's I believe it's 2 weeks from tomorrow. It's going to be at Nottingham's. It's on Stanford Boulevard in Columbia. Go to NRG.online for more details. We have a flyer. You can reach out to me as well, whether it's email or cell number, and we'll get you the flyer. But it's really for anybody that wants to come out to it. We'd love to have you out. It's going to be a great time. Food, drinks, pool, hopefully some of our New York friends come down. Leon will be there, and it's going to be a great time for everybody. We do have another NRG experience tonight at 7 o'clock. If you're not a member and you want to jump on, reach out to me today, and we'll have you there. But Leon, a lot of great things going on. Sneak peek ahead in the future. We have someone from LinkedIn that just joined. Going to try to get him on the show. He is a LinkedIn lead generator. There's 184 million people on LinkedIn, and we might be going into Puerto Rico. So just two little teasers, but there you go for the future.
All right, good deal. Folks, I'm Leon Thomas. That's Mike Weiner. This is NRG This Week. We're here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. If you'd like to be a guest on NRG This Week, you contact Mike Weiner. His phone number is 443-756-9656, or you can email him at mike@networkreferralgroup.com. I'm Leon Thomas. This show is produced by the Leon Thomas Group. I'd like to thank our executive producer on today's show, Dr. Jay Rasenko. If you'd like to have your own show or have a virtual event and you want us to manage it for you, you contact me. Again, my name is Leon, and you can reach me through our website, theleonthomasgroup.com. Let us be your partner in all things virtual. Thanks for watching NRG This Week. Here we go.